Hey guys, how are you doing? This is Zack, Carpenter with Family First Life Stars and Stripes out here in Texas, part of the Southeast group. I just wanted to share some knowledge that I've obtained over the 2.5 short years that I've been a part of FFL, just on getting started. And I finally I feel like I have everything in my bag that I need. Also all of the resources, everything that that we need as new agents, because you're going to be nervous, but you shouldn't be nervous, because you just need to have the proper preparation, because that's gonna eliminate all the nerve when it's going into your first couple appointments. A few things that I'm going to touch on are what to have in your bag, also what to have on your cell phone, whether it's a smartphone, your iPad, just kind of getting you set up for success, okay? And also, I carry a binder around, so I'm going to touch on that, exactly what I put in the binder. And then as well as, just a few resources that have been provided to us from Family First Life. It's 6 years in the making, and the amount of resources that we have are incredible. So we need to use all of those to become successful, right out of the gate. So jumping into right when you do get contracted with the carrier, so after you fill out your insurance bay and everything, you're gonna start receiving emails from the carriers with your agent ID. Okay, right when you get that email, you want to call the carriers and ask for a startup package. Okay, that's what I tell my agents. It seems to work. What's included in that startup package, you just want to touch on with the carriers, is the underwriting guides, some paper applications for all the different products that you're gonna write, some agent guides, as well as along with the underwriting guides, and then also the product guides and marketing brochures for each product. Anything that you can get your hands on that they could send you, it is all free. They provide that for you for your business. Going out there and helping the families, you wanna leave them with as much information as you can when you leave. What I do is I leave a folder. I try to correlate the carrier as best as possible, but I always don't have the folders, which should never happen, but hey, we're human. But what I do is I leave a folder with my business card, also that product guide of which product I helped them out with. And then, I just let them know that I am their agent, and I'm there to kind of make the process easy. If they do need to make any changes, anything with their policy, that you can call me, okay? You also want to ask for, those folders to represent each carrier, such as the Americo has those blue and white folders, CFG has some folders, American Amicable with the folders. American Amicable also has the replacement notice, where if another agent tried to go in, it tells the client to call you, the agent, and just make sure before they ever even think about replacing it. So that's very helpful. I think it's a great idea. I love that American Amicable does that. But moving forward to some small investments that are very ideal to get started quick. You don't have to invest in that right away, because we haven't made any money yet, so we want to limit the investments before we really get rock and rolling. But these few little tips are going to help you get started quick. Is of course a briefcase. You want to get a nice briefcase with 3 or 4 different compartments to put your iPad in, kind of all the brochures, all of the product guides, and everything that you need in the appointment. Briefcase works wonderful. An iPad with cell service, okay? I can't stress enough how important that is. You want to have a good cell service too. I know we're stuck with some other carriers that don't provide the best cell service, but I promise you it'll save you a headache in the long run if if you get that iPad with a cell service. Also, you know, in the future you can add a pen. I love using the iPad pen where the clients can sign right on the application. Get that in on the e applications. And that's the iPad Pencil is a great one with Apple. You can also use a Surface, whatever floats your boat. Get started. Another thing that I invested in was a soft cover three ring binder. I have a picture of it here, where what I do is I put in that binder is all of the financial inventory, which we'll get in there. I have the financial inventory sheet with the carriers on there, so I use that in the homes, you know, numerous times. I think it's great to show them that you do represent all of those carriers and that you can help them out with whatever one makes sense for them. Also some polos. As you can see, I have my FFL polo here. Wasn't expensive, maybe $20, $30. Get the nice logo on there, so you have something to wear to work. You know, we don't dress too upper class, high class, you know, with a suit and tie. We deal with low to middle Americans where you don't want to make them nervous. You just want to, this is exactly, I'm actually headed to an appointment right now. It's exactly what I wear. Some nice pair of jeans, and some nice shoes that are clean. Pretty simple. It's a comfortable day out in the field because you are going to be running around like a madman, but you want to be comfortable and you want to look nice, you know. And some business cards, of course, definitely need to get those ASAP. I have the business cards pictured here as well. What I have just, you know, all the normal information, my phone number, company I represent, and my email, you know, where to find me, where to contact me. And then also what I did add, you know, years down the road was the carriers, little pictures of each carrier that I represent on the back of the card. So that's another tool that I use in the home. You know, I show them and say, hey, look, I represent all of these carriers. I can help you out with whatever one fits your budget, whichever one makes the most sense for you, John and Mary, right? Moving forward to setting up your iPhone or your smartphone, iPad, whatever it is that you use, you want to have it properly set up. Again, I have a picture of how mine is set up, where the main things are you want to have a folder. You want to create a little folder of easy access on your home screen with the quote calculators. Okay, all of the carriers that you're contracted with have a quote calculator. You can find all of those websites. You can find the apps if they have one. Americo is quote.americo.com. Mutual has an app. CFG has an app. American Amicable is insuranceapplication.com. Transamerica has a little website you go to. You can find from your manager. But you just want to have easy access when you're in the appointment, and even when you're out of the appointment, you know, figuring out exactly what you want to write in each situation. You know, I know Gary Preguis is real big on preparing for the appointment, planning exactly what you're going to write this client, hopefully write the client, and you know, just prepare. Get that quote calculator, know exactly where to go. You can also call your manager in the home, he'll help you. But if you don't have these things such as the quote calculator, the applications, it's difficult for your manager to help you, okay? I also have another folder on my home screen of all the lead vendors, okay? So social insurance, they have a little app you add to the home screen off the dashboard. The FFL CRM, of course, the Secure Agent Mentor lead sources, the Pro Digital Leads, the Mail Pro lead sources, they have a little website that you can add straight to your home screen. EverQuote, right in there on your home screen. You always want to have access to your leads because they're the most essential part of your business. So you want to have easy access to it. Okay, you want to save all the carriers' numbers. You know, the underwriting All the carriers have an underwriting department. You want to have easy access to them because that's who we call in the mornings when we have a pending application. You want to be calling them and seeing what's going on, seeing what else is needed, any other signatures, any other paperwork, any other information that's needed to get these clients approved efficiently and, you know, quickly. Another piece of advice is to add Google Voice and add a second phone number. So maybe in the town over, use that area code and just go ahead and add Google Voice so you have two numbers. So when you go through dialing and you're calling with your current number and they don't answer, you know, maybe it's good and smart to use that second number because it's like a whole different person calling them. You never know. It helps me. I know it helps some other agents as well. So add that Google Voice number. You want to have easy access to Facebook. Of course, I'm sure we all do already, but you just want to have, you know, and have your Facebook set up to where you are in all the groups, such as, you know, our group, the Texas group, the Southeast group, whatever group you're a part of. I know this will get shared out to everybody. So whatever group you're part of, you want to be, you know, in those groups so you can learn. There's training. You communicate how your day is going just in those groups. We all have excellent groups. We're very active on social media, especially Facebook. So easy access to Facebook. So throughout the day, you can just hop on, you know, make a post, connect with somebody. And then also that most of us have a Google Docs number submit page. You want to have that on your home screen too. So after every day of running appointments, you have a quick access to get into that Google Docs and post your numbers for us managers to record those and send them off to whoever we need to send off to. So, you know, you get your name on the leaderboard. Another piece of advice is Batch Geo. That's BATCHGEO. That's an app, and that's great for mapping your leads. So when you're going out there and you have a bunch of leads and you don't want to book them so far apart, that helps you. You know, it gives you an order of people to call throughout the day and really try to set up your days efficiently, successfully, and so you can get to all your appointments and you can book a lot of them. Okay? And of course the FFL Go app. That's FFL-Go. There's also an app where you want to have that right on your home screen because that has all the trainings, that has all the underwriting guides online if you don't have them, you know, physically and, you know, as an actual guide. You definitely want to have that right there on your home screen. Again, you can look at that picture that I have it set up and you can kind of mirror it if you want, whatever works for you. But the key is just to have easy access to everything so you're not searching around, fumbling around for everything when maybe you call your manager or you're just looking for something. The preparation for your first appointment moving forward, to be, you know, 100% ready for that first appointment, outside of all the training that you've already, you know, watched and you prepared yourself for this day, for this appointment, you have that 3-ring binder that's pictured there. You can get that, whatever works for you. But what I put in that binder is some pens, business cards, the financial inventory with the carriers in there. I advise you to print 50 of them right when you get started. The financial inventory of Linda Lampasso had made it. It's an older financial inventory. I love it. So it helps to have in there. You know, what I do is I'll use one, and then if I have, you know, go over 2, I'll switch it up. And it always seems to work for me. So you want to utilize all your resources, utilize both of those financial inventories. Those are for mortgage protection. And then of course you want to have your financial inventory for your final expense. Again, print 50 of all of these to get started. And if you can't find them, or, you know, it's not working, just reach out to your manager. He'll get them sent to you. You can also reach out to me as well. Another piece of information is the Americo HMS 10-point product sheet. Print 50 of those. That is excellent when you're in a mortgage protection appointment. You kind of use that and it does your job for you. It's excellent to have. I mean, you can laminate one too if you want and always use that. I like to leave it with the clients. It's just another piece of information to leave. And then what else I have in there is the HMS product guide, the underwriting guide as well. in my binder, so I have easy access. If I'm in a mortgage protection appointment, I can quickly look at the underwriting to see if they're approved for our best product. And then also big, huge is the final expense booklet. It's a 17-page booklet that, you know, Eric Anthony he's the one that sent it to me. I don't know who made it, but it's great. It has the main apps. It has like the order, that exactly what you want to shoot for with these clients, with helping them out with final expense. So that has like the Eagle Premier worksheet, the American Amicable app, CFG app, Immediate Decline app, the Mutual of Omaha Living Promise apps, things like that, Transamerica app. You can find that 17-page, and you just want to make a little booklet, maybe laminate them all. It's a, you know, thin little booklet that you can carry in that binder. Okay, all of those are going to help you. You definitely want to call your manager, call the agent hotline if you can't get a hold of your manager, if you're ever struggling in a home. But all of these resources really should get you to, you know, close a lot more deals and help a lot more families. But last part is just your briefcase. That's pretty obvious exactly what you have in your briefcase is all of those things that you got from the carriers when you started, such as the marketing brochures, the product guides, the paper applications, the client final expense wish, so they have a wish booklet, you know, the client's final wishes. I like to carry those. It's just a little gift. Anything that you can give to these clients and leave with the clients is gonna help. You know, it's gonna build trust. It's gonna make them like you even more. You know, just being properly prepared. Don't just leave your business card and tell them to call you. You want to leave some things with them, and of course, your business card is the most important part. If they have any other questions, they can always call you. You want to make sure that you have a lot of the Eagle Premier and HMS trifolds and the product guides for those, because as a company, we write a ton of Americos, so you should too. We get paid the highest. They're the easiest application process. Definitely have all of those product guides. I have to call Americo every other week to get 50 sent to me. So you should do that too. You know, everything that we have talked about, this is all going to take about a week or two to fill your bag, you know, get those small investments that I said. So you don't let this hold you back from getting right out there and starting to run appointments, getting on the phones. These are just little tips that are going to help you get started. But please don't let this stop you from getting out there and running. You'll obtain all of these things when you're getting up and going, when you're making some money, so you can invest in an iPad, a pencil, things like that. But the only material you actually need, you know, to help families is yourself, the training, and leads. Those three things, you can't really fail. You just got to get on the trainings as much as you can. I have listed all of the training websites that are great to start, but you know, if anyone ever needs anything, my number is 210-393-2125. You can email me. I'll put all of that in here, but you know, it's always a pleasure to help anybody out. I definitely think that these little tips can help you. They've helped me over the 2.5 short years. Appreciate you all, and good luck.